Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. What the fuck's going on? It's time to do some Star Citizen. Oh, you know what I realized? You know why it's dark on this half? Because I had to turn my camera over for RLCS, and I never turned it back. What is annoying is OBS stopped working as well. I guess this is fine though, because like I'm a little more centered now, so we'll just keep it like this. Fuck it. OBS is being stupid. It used to resize. Look at this. Let me show you. What the fuck is the monitor on screen? So it used to. This area used to center. Now when I make it smaller, like look, it doesn't like resize. Like I have to like scroll over to like see it now. That's so annoying. So if I don't have my window full screen, I can't see everything. Why is it doing that? Is that like I can't find a setting for that? And I've closed and reopened OBS. Like I don't see anything here. I don't know what broke. Either way, hello Arcane. What's up, Avocado? Nikki, how you doing? Hello, Tim. Alt scroll wheel does nothing. Control scroll wheel does nothing. Shift scroll wheel does nothing. Alt control shift scroll wheel does nothing. Very annoying. Either way, I'm going to pull it over this screen anyways for now because we are going to watch some... Now, here's the thing. It's a 2-hour-long podcast. I'm going to skip around to the questions that look interesting to me so that I can get into playing Star Citizen a bit. I don't really care too much about ships. It's more of just seeing if anybody watching cares. And if you guys don't care, then I'm going to skip most of this. What am I doing here? The wrong one. This is the one. Thankfully, someone put all the questions right here, so we can just skip ahead. That's what we're going to do. I need to put up this one. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's hit play.
Change back. There you go.
Hope everyone's doing well today.
We haven't done this in a while.
Oh, this is better for my
Hi,
camera
everybody.
anyways, I guess. Yeah, because look, now, before
Happy
my face would
Thanksgiving.
start like half off screen when I was sitting like this. So now the camera's actually keeping me centered. So guess we'll keep it like this.
They couldn't get me the
It's like
pumpkin pie
gummy
in
worms
time,
and
so-
pumpkin pie.
And I mean, I
It's
love
like
you
gummy
guys.
caterpillars? What the fuck?
They're pumpkin pie.
They got like little feet on them. Ew.
You guys don't have any pie?
I've had mine.
No pie.
No pie.
Just me. You guys don't really do pumpkin pie here, do you?
No, we
Just eating
carve
pie.
pumpkins and
Pumpkins go out once a year.
All right,
yeah.
I had a
let's skip to the questions.
conversation with the rest of my team.
If my math is correct, and please, you guys correct me if it's not, you have now delivered 27 vehicles this year. So my question is, WTF? Like, how did this happen? And what's this change been like?
I hate
It's
licking
been pretty
forks.
full on.
Yeah, you're also weird. You use your
we-
teeth on forks.
So
That's
at the start of
worse.
the year, we talked about doing this year of quality of life and content. So we sort of knew we were going to be working at this pace ahead of time. We knew that there was a lot of
Yeah, but you scrape
content
your
to
teeth
fill,
along
a lot
it.
of ships to fill. I think we've done pretty good job of that. Big thanks to not just the team that works on the ships, but all the supporting teams like all the people who do the web pages and the marketing art and the trailers and
Cool,
economy
big team.
side,
Got it.
QA,
Going with this. But the choice between the backlog ships, like how does that work? However, 20.
We've said this a few times, but as you say,
Yeah, I was going to
always
say.
someone's first show. When it comes to the backlog ships, quite a few years ago, we decided that we're not just going to release ships that just don't have their gameplay loop, or like their
Yep.
main gameplay loop.
Approaching the first version
And
of
for a lot
engineering.
of
How's
those
that
older
been?
Of engineering. We're
This will be
currently
interesting.
shooting for December, before the end of the year. But obviously, this has been a massive undertaking for you, really to work with it.
It's a huge. We work with them to do the prototypes for it as well, so we actually test out and implement it on normally a test vehicle that gets chosen. But then to go back, because we've been developing ships for 8, 9, 10 years at this point, it means that how we've set stuff up over the years has changed as well. So how we have to deconstruct and then reconstruct it to work is different depending on when the ship was released. So on top of having to actually get the ships out and release all the new content, any downtime is spent a combination of either bug fixing, quality of life for existing ships, or doing all of this feature support. Right now, the entirety of the vehicle design team is off doing tweaks and changes to improve how features coming out in December feel and experience, and we're actively making changes to from what we thought it was going to be to what feels better and is a better experience. Literally right now, the team is sat doing it, probably listening to me talk about them.
Like simple things like making sure the ships have got fire extinguishers. Like we've known that's been coming for a while, and we've been adding them to a lot of our ships. And we had no real way of kind of like testing it. So really now, a lot of the time is you think, oh yeah, well most ships got fire extinguishers, it's fine, but we still need to go through, test them all, make sure they all work, realise that, oh, actually, there's a bit of collision that is a tiny bit too big, that looks fine, but we had no way of testing it. And it's those sort of little things that kind of catch you out. On the art side, we're probably in a better place because, our side is less impacted by it. I think it's really kind of the design setup side that's kind of weathering the...
For engineering, there's a lot goes into it that players just don't see. So we could spend 2 hours talking about how we do it, but essentially and we've been doing this process under the hood over the last 18 months, 2 years.
Yeah, near enough.
Basically stripping out the old item pipe system, replacing it with the resource network. That was a lot of manual labor to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that's been in the game since before 4.0.
I just want to see if they think they have a long way to go before getting all the ships done.
That was just to get the system in functional. And now we've been doing the passes of actually physically linking all the items correctly to the relays. So people will have seen in larger multi-crew ships that have released the last 2 years, physical relays, physical items, and it's literally connecting up the resource network for those. So when you have a ship that has an engineering screen, you can see all these connections, you can manage them in different sort of stages. It's obviously, everything has to work, step one.
Ideally.
Ideally.
Well, is that the requirement?
It's not always a guarantee.
Not always a guarantee.
Let's go double
just be
time.
real. It's not
Or
always a guarantee.
1.5.
But obviously, a single-seater is less work and less requirements than, say, the Polaris, where a single-seater, you have the ability to repair your items through the MFD, and that's our sort of fallback case for a ship that doesn't have physical components. You can be able to do that gameplay from the cockpit, from an MFD. And then as we go through the ships, physicalizing all the items, adding engineering screens. Again, not every ship will have an engineering screen, because it just doesn't make sense to do that. You get more and more of that gameplay unlocked, but it's not like if a ship doesn't have physical components, it's way better than one that does for the gameplay. They both get impacted the same.
Mr. Mal0 in the chat says, what about armor? Well, yeah, it's coming too. So engineering's been on Tech Preview for a little while. It was on Tech Preview without armor. When they just finished the code check-in, I was talking to Torsten earlier today. When it returns to PTU, I think tomorrow, the day after, as soon as the build is where it needs to be, armor. The first version of armor will be in as part of engineering, and it's going to dramatically change the balance between.
Wait,
ballistics
is
and
engineering
lasers
coming
and
to
all
the
that stuff.
PTU?
Different tiers of ships and everything.
Oh.
It's just fundamentally different how combat's going to play out.
It's now you're now going to have this choice. Sure, I can use lasers if I want to peel down the shields and then melt the armor stuff, or if I know where the shield generator is and I've got ballistics, I can punch right through that and take those out faster. It's going to be a real interesting challenge and change to combat. You know, the more you know these ships, you know, the more effective you're going to be and stuff. And then of course, you know, continuing changes to flight model. The flight model will make that better and stuff as time goes on.
Yeah, well, it also massively benefits people actually taking larger crews, because if you're trying to fight on your own, you can't go around repairing all the like components in the bigger ship. So it encourages you to actually go out with your friends because stay in the fight a bit longer. It's going to be a huge shift in the dynamic of the multi-crew ships.
Yeah. So we've got an
Good.
ISC that'll air next week.
Someone
We've
should
got
not be able to
it'll go
solo
over
a capital
bit.
ship.
When PTU goes, you'll learn more
just
about
doesn't
PTU
make any
from
sense.
PTU than you will from the ISC. And then we're working on a big engineering doc to release alongside 4.5 that'll help explain a bunch of the fundamentals and stuff. So we're all shooting to get this out before the end of the year. So we're going to do our best. We've talked about making all the new ships. Talked about, you know, the choice between backlog stuff and whatever. We've talked about making all the new ships. Talked about ships. And if you're so inclined, give me a list of what ships are getting their gold standard in 2026. I know it's a kind of a one question, but
And then I can't get in trouble.
I'm gonna push for it. I want to know what ships get their gold standard next year.
So gold standard, I mean, it's a term that kind of gets thrown around a lot, but for me, it's about if we were releasing that ship today, making sure it has all the features, all the functionality.
Oh,
of
I think they're
a
Twizzlers.
ship that we are releasing
Twizzlers.
that's brand new. So really, it's going through and just kind of like, you know, ticking off all of its components, its physical items, the different interactions, making sure the metrics are correct, and it's really just kind of bringing it up to the gameplay experience that a more modern ship would have. It's less about kind of making like stylistic changes for the just because you can. I think there's you know something to be said for kind of keeping a ship's history. Now we have, you know, obviously you know, over the last 10 years or so, you know, things have improved in how we kind of create ships. So you know, we do tend to go in and make some material changes. We might relight it and do those sort of things. But I don't really want to go in and take away like the kind of core DNA of a ship. If we're going that far, then I think we may as well do a Mark II or a Mark III or whatever it might be. But for me, gold standard is just bringing it up to the kind of the functionality that we would if we were kind of releasing it today.
Okay, so that's gold standards. There's a lot of questions from the community thread, and we're going to get to that in a few minutes here, about the other ways we update the ships. So there's the gold standard, which you just explained.
Yep.
And then there's an outright rework.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you've got. I think Polaris owners are now you know, somewhat envious of the Perseus interior.
Yeah.
Star Runner owners are looking at the Clipper's second entrance,
Yep.
being like, "Where's my second entrance?" The 600i.
Yeah.
Just for what?
I'm gonna skip ahead to the Aurora.
Could do. And I just want to know. Have you seen it, and are you considering it?
What, adding ramps instead of stairs?
Yes, that's what I'm talking
We're
about.
absolutely considering ramps instead of stairs, don't worry.
Yeah. All right. We'll leave it at that. And we'll go ahead and confirm that's coming in 2026, because why not? It's on the 2026 schedule. First half.
Enough.
There's nobody left to get angry at me.
Cargo capacity changes.
There have been a few cargo capacity changes recently. The Raft, which was a big surprise. Like I didn't even know about that until it went live, and I'm like, what?
This guy just.
And then a few more coming up in the future with the whole series. The Raylan, which we managed to sneak in there with a little hologram thing, as well as an announcement that it's coming in 2026, which was nice. And I hear even cargo changes to the Ironclad are probably in order. What can you tell us about these? Yeah.
Let's start with the whole series. They were concepted back
2015.
15
By the great Jim Martin.
by the great Jim Martin. Back then, they were everyone's favorite measurement of cargo freight units.
How many FUs a ship
They
had?
had so many FUs, and they got converted to SEUs. And as we brought the whole series to the game, the Hull C actually, I think, kept at its
What the-
original
Pretty
SE
close.
conversion rate. The Hull A was 48 at concept, but we increased that to 64. Again,
Is there actually? Oh
cargo
yeah.
metrics in our
Are
game
there
solidified
drops
over
on?
the years, it didn't make sense to do
We
this.
gotta change the
Weird
title
forces,
for
it didn't
that.
nicely fit in with the size cargo crates we have in the game. And as part of that,
Oh.
we decided that
Yeah, we
we
should
want
probably put that in
32
title.
SEU containers to be our largest container in the game. There's not going to be like a magical 64, 128, 256 one, and that sort of has knock-ons for the whole D&E. But I want to talk about the whole B first, in that we've been working on that, and that was 384 SEU at concept. It's now going to be 512, and it can still land with the cargo fully on, planet side, and you can get in and out of it, is an important thing. There was a lot of finagling to get that to fit.
Why does the
we
Perseus
don't have
pilot
images.
have
I want to be
control
clear.
over
We
the
don't have
ship's
images because
torpedoes
Ben
when
gave
the
them to me and I
pilot
forgot to
is?
load them up. So you can.
Good question.
Why does the Perseus pilot have control over the ship's torpedoes when the Polaris pilot isn't allowed to use the torpedoes? There's a lot of questions from some rather salty Polaris owners who see the Perseus and like, why not me? So, what's the deal with the torpedoes there, Mark?
I'll let John give the good news.
Oh,
It is good
It is good news. So in 4.5, we're going to allow one of the bridge stations. We were talking about this last night. Which
We
one?
went for the gun, not the missile.
The gun one, not the missile. So the back right station of the Polaris bridge will have torpedo control as well now. It's, as you can imagine, you can use it from there. There's still a reason to go down into the depths of the ship to use it because you then get that 360 camera, and it also has a much larger queue of missiles from there.
Yeah.
So how many did we set on it? 8?
8, so
Eight.
you
So
up
if you
at
want
once.
to bankrupt yourself, go down to the basement of the Polaris and queue up 8 torpedoes. Something you don't want to exist. So yes, we do want to and people will in 4.5 have it. So at least they're on the bridge together doing things. Why not the pilot?
Yeah, why not?
Because we sort of want to have some enforced balance there. The Perseus torpedoes are way smaller, way less damage compared to the Polaris ones.
I think there's this thing. It's like when the Mercury Star owners look at the Clipper. It has a second entrance. It's like this. There's this. It's easy to want every ship to have everything.
Yeah.
It's real easy and completely understandable from a player standpoint. Let's just. Trispone says, Jared, it's still ugly though. Your mom. I love the Clipper. Why has the Clipper, despite its massive physical size, only 2 size windshields?
Again, it's the Jack of all trades, master of none. If we gave it really big shields, like when we were doing the ship, it had quite a few internal.
Video content?
Jared, we want more video content because we like it. I like it too. And there will be more video content next year. Probably not back to what it was at the height, but I am bound and determined to do more next year than we did this year. That's another thing. I don't know how I'm going to do
Just say
it.
this for like New Year's Eve. Kind of,
This sort of is art. No. It's kind of New Year's Eve.
they make well New Year's Eve. I'll get in trouble.
Have you made any good progress on the Caterpillar and Ironclad command modules?
Yes.
Next question.
Oh, okay, fine.
Full element. Downward-facing landing lights. Why has this critical element been overlooked in ship design? Are you stupid?
Maybe.
I added that last one.
I mean,
Are you
possibly.
stupid?
So I think it depends what context we're talking about. Because if the practical purpose of them is the same reason that people wanted really, really powerful headlights and lights on ship, it's to help them navigate in the dark, so it's easier to land and go about on dark planet surfaces. When we kept extending the range of the headlights, it didn't work well. It's really underperforming. And when you got a group of ships together and they're all pointing at each other, it was impossible to see anything. So it would just be like driving down the highway.
Everyone remembers the scouts.
Everyone's got their high
scouts,
beams on.
super bright thing you can see from orbit.
Yeah, it was too much. But people need a way to be able to actually navigate in the dark. Like, absolutely, that's something that's needed. So,
Night vision landing camera.
we do have plans for a solution. It's a system called, we're calling it LAMP.
Lamp. Not Star Lamp.
I mean, I
love
didn't pick the
LAMP.
name. I didn't pick the name of it. But it's LAMP.
Thanks, Tim.
It's to.
I love
oh.
Lamp.
Oh, I love that film. The entire purpose is light amplification, so it's to let people be able to fly and navigate at night. It's currently in early stages. We don't exactly know when it's going to be going out, but what it does is it puts light amplification on all of the canopy glasses, so you actually be able to see what you're doing in the dark.
Yeah. If people have used the FPS scopes with the light amplification, it's a more expanded version of that.
For your cockpit glass?
For your cockpit glass.
Oh.
So that's the solution to have you navigate at night. Now, if the question was because it's cool,
Yeah, it's cool.
ships.
Yeah, just blame me. It's fine.
I still want an underneath landing camera though. Still want, especially on what's the one that took off and landed vertical?
Sulat.
That was good for that. Yeah. With the Clipper debuting an integrated crafting station, are we going to see them added to existing ships such as the Carrack or Aquila?
Carrack, yes, because it was one of the promised features of that ship was this repair room, which at the time sort of was pretty undefined, but now it's repair is sort of like crafting your own small items for things, and you can sort of repair adjacently to it. And we were talking about the Kilo. We can't remember that being a thing for it.
I don't remember that either. I think that.
If someone has some hard evidence for that being a thing, put it in chat or comments on Spectrum.
That's a good
How do you
question.
identify the stopping point where SC will have enough ships?
No.
Well, why does there have to be a limit?
Well, like, we haven't even, like, if you think of a matrix of all different sizes and manufacturers, we haven't even filled one of every size and role.
We just got our salvage starter.
Right? And
One of them.
We don't just want one in most of the slots because people want the choice, right? Some people don't like RSI, some people don't like Drake.
Some
people
chips
don't
should
like,
be better than
other
others.
people.
You want different
But,
designs. Also,
we want people to have options, and we haven't even filled that.
some should have like a real car. I want this ship because it has a better kitchen that I just like, or it has 2 weaker laser modules, but me and my friend can do that as opposed to the one better one for the same size, you know. So it's good to have different
The basic matrix, yeah.
Like
sizes.
Aurelian races, we've got a few more systems to make and a few more places to go, and I think there's a lot of opportunities there.
There's one alien race that is in the lore that we've never done anything with.
The Kurthak?
Yeah.
Shout out to Wingman. Just deep lore there.
Deep
to
lore.
my
What's
knowledge,
that?
he
What was
invented
that
it,
one
and
called? I don't even know if I've heard of them.
Shout out to Wingman.
Is in the lore that we've never done anything with.
The Kurthak?
Yeah.
Kurthak. I'm assuming it's spelled like that, but oh, I've actually never heard of this. Humans have had no contact with the Kurthak. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak comes only from the Xi'an, and Kurthak have been. What is known to the UE about the Kurthak co Oh, the Xi'an and Kurthak have been enemies for 800 years, and the UE tried. And for the UE to try and make contact with their allies, enemies is difficult. Yeah, because we're friends with the Xi'an. Which is interesting. I thought the Xi'an were very, like, diplomatic. I don't know. I also think it's fine for, like, races to not be as, like, have the same qualities as humans. Because it makes sense that a race would be diplomatic and violent at the same time. Xi'an probably arrested the freelance hauler Jengalin for such an attempt. $800-year war. That's crazy. Notably, the word Kurthak does not conform to standard Xi'an pronunciation, implying that it is derived from the species' own language. It is not a Xi'an designation. I was going to say, it almost felt like a part, maybe like a division of their own peoples. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know this. I mean, what if it turns out the Kurthak are being suppressed by the Xi'an, and we've been allies with them for so long? That'd be a really fun story. That's actually a cool interaction. I'm not gonna lie, like in terms of sci-fi interaction, I like that like diplomatic approach to a species we haven't been able to talk to yet because of our current allies. That's fun.
Shout out to Wingman.
That's probably the best thing we learned today. Again, I don't really care about ships. But that lore is pretty sick, actually. All right, we gotta talk about.
There was a question about AI blades. It's not really for this team to discuss, but yes, still wanted, still intended. You might have seen some struggle with the MDC recently, and I mean that's essentially what is a PDT, but an AI blade controlled turret and whatnot. And you're seeing right now live and in real time some of the limitations with the current implementation of that. I know that we were you were bugging things up and you were chasing this stuff down. I'm watching one of the pleasures of my job is I get to watch John pop up in like half a dozen different chats like this needs to get fixed and this needs to get fixed and this needs to get fixed and whatnot. So it's still intended. It's still the thing. It's ships like the Clipper and the Generalist. Solo players it is our intention never to leave solo players behind. Yes, it is a massively multiplayer online universe. How much does 7-Up pay me? Oh.
Quick, $10 pepper.
This is all the sugar I'm allowed for like an entire year.
Do we get commission?
Still stay with it.
Oh, I can't see.
No, I can't see it.
Can't see mine, it's fine.
Fair shot.
He's got Dr. Pepper.
There it is.
There you go.
A logo out.
Where's that camera?
Will ships like
Where is that
ships that matter ever get missions with scalable payouts rewards?
You couldn't find it.
He's got Dr. Pepper.
There it is.
There you go. Where's that camera?
Will ships like the Perseus and other multi-crew ships for that matter ever get missions with scalable payouts rewards that actually encourage multi-crew? I don't see the point of any multi-crew ships like the Perseus when nothing in this game rewards group play, as rewards and credits are always split. Again, this is not one for the vehicle content team, but if you follow along with the monthly report, it's like this. You'll see occasional mentions of Mission 2.0. This is. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yes, I'm gonna.
I mean, realistically, what they should do is just make missions so hard that if you're in a smaller ship, you're not going to be able to complete them, right? Like you can accept them, but you won't. You'll probably fail. I don't think they should. I'm just really concerned they're going to artificially. Block these things, so like instances of where like, okay, go in here with your friends and it'll pay more or whatever, but you can only do this if you have this ship. It definitely should be anyone can accept any mission, but you might not get out alive if you don't have
Sound
friends.
a little like a broken record here. It's another refactoring of the entire mission system in order to do the things that we all wanted to do. For years, missions weren't able to give you rewards. You could never complete a reward and get anything other than credits for that stuff. It's just one of the challenges of we run a live environment during the development of our game. Most games get to do all this secretly. You would never get a mission system that doesn't have, things like we can give you an item for a reward and stuff like this. The mission system that they're currently working on and whatnot is the thing that we've been specking out for years. It's the thing that will unlock incredibly dedicated developers like Elliot Maltby and Yorin and all those. When you only list 2 names, you start to sound like a real jerk because you don't list everybody else. Max, and I'm blanking on other names. They're going to think, dude, real thanks for not mentioning me. But all those members of the mission team, they are chomping
Danny,
that they
what's
want
up?
this new system too, so that they can do exactly the kinds of things that you're
Doing
talking
okay?
about.
Cruising
It's
through
just
the
another, way the Star Citizen will continue to evolve.
How's things been with you?
And after a year, that's been relatively dry with features, and we knew it would be. We came out here, I sat here for 2-3 hours with Benoit at the beginning of the year saying that the 2026 schedule should be. We've done a lot of talking about 2026. And I want to say this as honestly and as candidly as I can. I'm using the word should be because the other maximum that I run into the ground is the only constant in game development is change. It should be a marked change from 2025 as far as feature work goes. It won't be the relentless pace of 2024 or 2023 as far as broken, half-finished things. But we took this year to get those proverbial ducks in a row to develop these things further along. So it is, you'll see with engineering on the horizon, and then a crafting tech preview after that, and then hopefully all on its way to base building and a whole host of things like scanning and radar improvements and stuff in between. 2020, it is everybody's hope that 2026 is going to have a lot more stuff like that, including mission systems.
Because that's what I want. I don't want the sandbox stuff. Or the sandbox. I don't want the theme
normal
park
SEL
stuff.
and ISC schedule next year. I was going to say there are no normal SELs or ISCs. Yes, again, I think I said it earlier. Not back to 2024 schedule, not back to 2015 schedule where I was doing 5 shows a week. But I want to find more ways to get back to this more often. The reason for the change this year was elucidated back in February with that show with Benoit, but it was also big changes in my role here internally and my responsibilities and stuff like this. So we're at the point now where I can go back and we can go back and with feature work coming online. Will ballistic weapons have different types of
Final few
ammunition?
questions
For example,
here.
high velocity, explosive, incendiary.
That's still the plan as far as I'm aware. Again, that's not really a vehicle thing. That's just like that's a game-wide ammo types question for.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've heard talk of explosive rounds.
Cheers.
Are you ever going to make turrets actually decent,
Yeah.
or should we just all bring light fighters? Yeah, that's the work of Rich. The LGBT Alabama says fix the things in game first. I could be really snide here, but this is a comment that comes up very often, so I'm going to address it. There are nearly 1,000 people who work for CIG between Star Citizen and Squadron 42, and the people who worked on the 30K errors and whatnot are not the same people that build the Argo Mole. And it's like this. It's not a question of fix this first before you do that. It is with hundreds and hundreds of people on dozens and dozens of team.
Next year ships?
We've said a lot about this next year's ships. So we've talked about the Aurora Gold Standard, and we revealed that an Aurora Mark II is going to come. What else did we confirm?
Not fall into that trap.
I'm getting confused.
Raylan,
Raylan is coming. Raylan is coming next year.
Parasites module?
command module, which implies.
Okay, well, no, because you said the command module will come alongside the Ironclad.
Yeah.
And so if you just said the command module is going to come next year,
No, we didn't say it's coming next year. We just said what we confirmed.
but John just said,
I just said,
you just said the command module.
I'll go say everything.
Lamps are coming to the game.
This is what happens when we don't do a show in a while. I forget how these things work. Let's go ahead. Let's not reveal the entire ship list of 2026 because people like
No one's interested in that.
people like to
I enjoy
people like to
watching
talk
videos.
and people like to. But let's give. I hit the content. I hit some of the content creators at the beginning of the show. The people who do the
What are they working on?
What's it called when they do the watch?
Oh,
they
watch
do
parties, like
What I'm doing.
It's not a party.
Watch party.
No, when they
React?
say react videos, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. Let's give people, let's give them something to react to that they can feed the beast because they do wonderful service for our project and get the game out and stuff like this. Let's reveal the manufacturers of every ship in 2026 because we know what the schedule
I hope
is.
someone's got the list.
Let's reveal the
Releasing or working on?
Releasing. Let's
Two different.
just the manufacturers of the releasing ships in 2026.
Drake.
Yep.
Course.
Aegis. Yep. Did you say RSI?
Yep.
RSI.
Anvil.
Yes.
Misk.
Yes. A Misk ship. Oh,
Kruger.
Kruger.
Yep.
Getting another ship.
What else?
Grays.
Grays is getting another ship.
Origin.
Origin is back.
Hey, Origin. Yo, if it's on my G12, I fucking riot, dude.
Gatak.
Gatak has another ship next year.
I think. Oh. Your favorite color?
No, Argo.
No, he means Grey Cat. And Grey Cat.
And Grey Cat.
Grey Cat's getting a vehicle next year. So those are the. I'm pretty confident those are the.
I'm trying to go rack my brain. These questions hurt me.
Yeah. So those are the manufacturers who are releasing new ships in 2026, and immediately people are like, oh, Consolidated Outland, forgot again. No Crusader. Boo.
We're not
Why do you say
Crusader,
Crusader then?
I love Crusader.
Yeah, those are just the ones we're working or releasing on.
You'll just release them, not the ones that are being worked
There are
on.
other manufacturers being worked on.
Yeah.
Imply from that what you wish.
Reveal the new. Let's just push our luck. Reveal that there's going to be another Kruger ship. This is not another Wolf variant. You want to? Let's give him the name. Let's give him the name. Let him speculate.
I'm suddenly panicking that this is Stingray.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Sorry, I was just making sure it wasn't a working title because we have some quite interesting working titles.
Yeah, we do. Yep. So the Stingray will be the name of the next Kruger ship some point next year. People can guess. People can speculate about what that is. And then let's end.
Sounds like a
on
radar
high note.
ship.
This is IAE. We're about to go into the finale. The finale where I think all the ships come back and whatnot. The big ship for IAE this year was Perseus. I mean, it's always like a big ship. The big ship for Fleet Week this year was the Idris. What was the big ship for IAE last year?
Polaris.
Polaris. Oh, the big ship for IAE last year is the Polaris. Go ahead. Let's let John do this.
I was gonna say, I'm
Let's go to John's camera.
We can't
Let's
pull off
go ahead and tell people what the big ship for IAE is next year.
The big ship planned for next IE is the RSI Galaxy. There you go.
RSI Galaxy.
There you go. Just like we said, we were going to do the RSI ships in a series.
Nice.
Still sticking to that.
So
There is from some of those manufacturers. There's multiple ships coming, not just.
oh yeah. That's not. We listed like.
I saw some people asking about certain ships.
Yeah, we listed like 11 manufacturers. That's not only 11 ships. We did 27 ships this year.
Yep.
I don't know how many ships. I can't remember off the top of my head how many ships next year, but it's close, if not
About the same.
About the same. So some of those manufacturers have multiple.
Some big, some small.
Yep. But all right. So yeah, that's been
2026.
Star Citizen Live. Lots of ship talk. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had some laughs. We had some good news. We had some bad news. But all throughout it, we had some real news. And as always, I'm eternally appreciative to John and Ben and Mark who are willing to come on here.
The free
and
flight
speak
goes this
candidly about
weekend too,
stuff.
right?
Sometimes a little too candidly about the 2026 schedule. But it's all right.
Open development.
Don't choke, Jared. We kind of need you, mate.
Just as we went for the bite.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember that Twitch drops are going on right now. It's Star Citizen's first Twitch drops are on Twitch. I don't know if we had them set up for our stream or not. Other people handle that stuff. But if you didn't earn them watching our stream, there's dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of Star Citizen streamers out there. You can watch them and earn a pretty cool set of light armor that matches with a set of medium armor and some heavy armor. And honestly, it matches with like the concierge armor we did and whatnot. So you collect them all. You can mix and match certain parts and whatnot. Personally, I like the helmet.
Seeing
on
if
the
the
concierge
fourth
armor
wall guys
on
want to
the
play some Star
heavy
Citizen
version
since it's in
of
free
this armor,
fly.
I think. I really like the heavy version of the armor. I don't like the helmet. It's just not for me. But I like to mix and match personally.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Twitch drops going on. If you didn't get them watching this show,
Come watch mine. I'll watch that later. Okay. Let's get this over here. This over here. I wonder if we should also put that in the title. I don't know. It might be too much. Let's... Oh wait, I gotta close this. Open up RSI. And then update the freaking game. How many updates have there been? Let's see how this runs. I also need to change the source to Star Citizen once it launches. So yeah, I don't really, I'm not big into all the different crazy ships. Like every once in a while, a cool ship comes out that I'm interested in, but actually, for instance, like I'm interested in that small salvage ship, but until I see some like where the focus of Star Citizen's development is going, whether instancing is going to become a big part of the game, I don't really, as much as I want that ship, I don't really want to put more money into it until I can be certain that it's not going to be a large part of the game. Because yeah, I mean, like I'm not gonna, I'll still spend time in the game, but not as much if the sandbox part of it gets significantly nerfed. I don't think it will. It's just I need to see where it's going since they have kind of changed their trajectory a bit. I think Chris still wants an incredibly... I think it's a technological thing that they just can't admit to. It's a situation of... If we admit the full scope... There's a clip button here now. The full scope of what we wanted to do isn't possible. People are going to run it with headlines with that. So they kind of have to like I mean, again, they had a gaslight to say, no, we always meant to do this when they didn't. And I think overall Chris still wants to make the game he wants to make, but I just want to make sure it's not going to overtake too much of that, or we're not going to lose too much that we originally were thinking of. Okay, game's almost done updating. Launch game. Let's get in there. Game. Star Citizen. Okay. The EXE has been captured. You have to wait for it to full screen. Trying to figure out what to do for the 7 days. That last prize for Rocket League. 7 days of giveaways. I don't know what some good ideas would be. Okay, we're in it. Is it showing? It's not. Oh, no. It's not showing. What the freaking frack, dude? Apparently Star Citizen becomes a new Star Citizen. There we are. I got it. We did it, Reddit. Let me turn the music off. Because the game has music. Sorry. Oh, man. We got to make another character again. Doesn't it? I guess I didn't put my save somewhere else. Let's RNG it, baby. RNG it. How many times should I RNG it for? How many button clicks? 6 or 7? Fine, I'll figure it out. 69. Oh my god, okay. 1, 2, 3, 0. Was that 2? 3, 4, 5. You can't click very fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we are. This is us. We got a man bun. Oh no. How do we accept it? I don't need to save it. How do I? No. Review. Skip the tutorial. Where are we loading into? Where's IAE? It's at... Oh yeah, Nyx is here. It is at Crusader, correct? In Horizon? That is our home then. Oh! Albertson family killed in Vandal raid. Governing committee offers condolences but no solution to the death toll continues to rise. Nyx Terra shows progress. Nyx Terra 1 terraformation. That's cool. It's like in-game lore showing like, hey, the game is, or the planet's coming soon. IA pomp and opulence reeks of Empire in decline. You know, interesting. Someone was in Nyx and they found a placeholder. Crusader is in Nyx. There's a placeholder planet in there right now. And it was in the middle of a gas cloud and they just stumbled across it. And there was something weird and like ethereal about this phantom planet just existing. You know? You can't set markers or jump to it. It's just there. In this large space. I need to actually start paying attention to like armor and stuff in games too now. I think it's because the UI was always poopy and everything changed so much that I just didn't pay attention to it too much. Man, I haven't booted in a SC in a while. Okay, we got to put on some proper clothes for going to the festival, the convention. Clothings. Oh man, that's what. Oh my god, that is proper festivities. That is proper festivities. Do I put shades on? Oh my god, look. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, please help. I can't see anything. I need to, like, enter it from the side here. There we go. How about these shades? Oh my Jesus. Yeah, I like it. Can I put a top hat on as well? Oh my god. Incredible. Hey, what's up, Saintner? I am looking spectacular right now. Let's see if this fixed, let's take a look at some of the new oh, by the way, there's new, like, graphic settings, so I want to check some of these out. Did they add DLAA? Because that would be amazing. They did not. Are the new graphic settings only under Vulkan, maybe? We do have to test Vulkan at some point here. Thank you for petting the leaf, by the way. What are you up to today? Doesn't look like any of the fourth wall homies answered, so... Because I wanted to see if we're still getting like this blurry look and like popping. And I think we might still be. Let's see if we can take a look at like text on the wall here. Yeah, I'm still getting some blur around sharp textures. Yeah, look how blurry that gets. Yeah. It's just like at this point, it's now unreadable. If I sit here for long enough, it becomes better, which means it's the TSR that's doing it. Let's see what happens if we switch over to DLSS. Quality, very high. It's quicker to sort itself out. So it's only blurry on the motion. I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's which DLSS it's using. How do I switch? Tim, can you look up to see how to get Star Citizen to use DLSS 4? Yeah, because that is definitely better than CIG's. Oh wait, no, I haven't on. That's why it was still blurring. Okay, let's see. Because CIG's was better. Let's see. Quality? No, that's way blurrier. Oh my god. Okay. Their text is just so inconsistent. I thought it was on. Let's see CIGs now. Oh, that's awful. Update your NVIDIA drivers in NVIDIA app. Then manually add the game's executable NVIDIA app's graphic settings. After adding it, enable DLSS override. Select latest for both super resolution and preset and click apply to force use of deal. Okay. I think I already did that. Let me see. Hello, Blackout. Wait, what am I going into? I'm going into NVIDIA, the NVIDIA app. Oh my god, it's got to install itself. And then options. And then let's turn that off. Yeah, that's better than having it on. Yeah, and we skipped through most of it too because there's just a lot of boring stuff. And then no, I have not looked at this shit. But, updating drivers usually cost. Well, you know, I'm gonna see. I'm not updating drivers right now. We want to go into graphics. Click on Star Citizen. Star Citizen is not showing. Star Citizen just does not show here. Add a program. This PC. Program files. Robert Space Industries. Star Citizen. Live. Is the Star Citizen launcher? No, probably not. How fucked up is it? Maybe it is then. No, let's just Star Citizen. How do I add Star Citizen to this? Add a scan location. Select folder. Scanning for programs. No programs found. Okay. Is it in a different spot? Is it this PC, users, Brody, public? Where do I save my games to? Oh. The launcher will probably have it. Settings. Games. Yeah, it's in Program Files, Robert Space Industries. That's what I thought. No, I'm not. The Star Citizen's working fine. I'm trying to get DLSS working. Yeah, I don't see where the install is. Yeah, it's just not showing up in NVIDIA. Something to work with Star Citizen. Get something with Star Citizen to work. No, I'm trying to get DLSS to work. This is NVIDIA that's having a problem right now. Voin. I have never heard of that. Whatever. I'm over it. It is running very smooth though. Holy shit, how many frames do I have? Let's see how that drops when I get into... Did that not work? Oh, oops. Not bad, running 60 FPS right now, still 70. Let's see what happens when we get out to the clouds. Perfect. Nice. Got a lot of solo dev stuff out nowadays. I dropped down to 45 with the clouds, but we're on photo mode clouds. We're still getting 30 FPS if I look out there. But if I look at the wall, it jumps significantly. Oh, over 70. I just hate how everything looks so blurry, dude. Look at how other people are not complaining about this. What if we turn the sharpening up? Yeah, I'm gonna because if we're using DX, I want to try it with Vulkan again. Oh, did camera die? Shit.
A friendly reminder to check your personal belongings before and after all shuttle flights.
Yeah, it's just covered in dust.
Any trash when appropriate
Vision center. That's what I want.
stress.
Yeah, like look at that Crusader text.
The next shuttle
It's so,
is
like-
approaching the station.
Smudged.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Blow up your ship. Why would I do that? I'm not even in this. Can you imagine when I blow up the shuttle though? Yeah, the put that back on. Yeah, turn the fan on again. I need to buy a new fan too. This one doesn't work as well as the floor ones. I really hope the Vulkan is just going to work a lot better in general. I also wish this was working. I want to switch to Vulkan, but we got to reboot the game. Actually, what I'm going to do is just change that now so that when it does reboot, it's ready. Did it not stop at the Vision Center? How far away is this thing? Dude, this thing's taking me out into the just the pits of Urizen. I'm gonna get mugged out here. Where are we going? Is it really way out there? Holy shit, it is. I think it's just on a long stick out in the middle of nowhere. What does the structural support need to be for something like this? That's crazy. Is that a bunch of players flying around? What are those? There's just lights. For performance reasons? Oh, because I heard people saying that it was in a really good state. Because right now, whatever they're doing for the rendering on DX11 is not good.
This is your stop. Please prepare to disembark.
Oh my God, that would have thrown me on the floor. Get my space mugging. It's gonna be Alu. Alu's always out here trying to take my money. It's so like it's just look at that text. Ew. It's so blurry. Whoa, is that it? Oh my God, it's above me. God damn. I didn't even realize. That's kind of sick. I don't know how I feel, but I don't know if those are strong enough to hold that up. That's crazy. Maybe it's made out of paper mache.
Hey, what's up? Great. I'd have a heart attack right there and then.
That's awful.
Hey, yo, twinsies, bro. What's good? Why are you so quiet? This guy's a ventriloquist. What do we got going on right now? What day is it today? I don't even know. 26? I like Aegis stuff. Again, really hope that Origin they mentioned earlier is going to be the G12. I love that we're at the Vision Center. All I'm complaining about now is how blurry everything is. The irony. Music's a little intense right now. Whoa. Booking it. Fuck the stairs. We're playing so much Arc Raiders. I want to slide down this. Crouch to slide. Whoa, like, yeah, look at this, look at this. Look at my shoulders right now. Like, what is going on? You see that pixelation happening on my shoulders? Like, there's something wrong with this game. Like, I'm not crazy. And there's something been wrong for years. Like, this is the kind of stuff I've been getting for like 2 years now. There's something happening with the ship in the background there. Can I pull away a bit and then do... Oop, did not mean to do that. Like, look at the back of his head, too. Yeah, this is the kind of like rendering issues I've been getting for a while now. Like things are just popping in, or they'll be messed up like that. You can see like the flickering that's going on like this sign right here. Watch the flickering that's happening on like the RSI logo. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's flickering, as well as my shoulders, and then the wolf, and then just texting. Everything's just blurry from a distance. I find though, in third-person camera, things aren't blurry. Like things are fine. And that's why I thought it was an FOV thing, right? Like I can read that RSI text in the distance, no problem, over there. But then when I go into first person, even zoomed in this far, I can't read it. It gets blurry as I move. Like every time I do a different zoom in, it gets blurry. Like what is happening? That's the, I want to clip that out too, because like doing an issue cancel, because that, like I need to actually make an issue cancel for this, because like that's been plaguing me since like 323 or something, or 320. Nobody can solve it. My character's short-sighted, that's what it is. Oh yeah, everything's just in one? Okay, interesting. Why do they have the days then? Like what happens if I then go and like switch to like and do like a DLSS or something? Oh no, that's just smudgy and blurry. Yeah, that's even worse.
This is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. You want to make sure that your perfect day stays there.
Yeah, like look, like it just looks like blurry. I just don't get how I'm the only one that has this issue. Or the only one that notices the issue at least. Oh, it's what you can rent, I see, okay. I kind of want to try the raft and do some cargo, to be honest.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
A selection of beverages and tasty snacks are available.
Yeah, like why is everything so blurry? I just don't know what it could be, you know? Across two computers this happened. So like in my head it's like something in my save file, but like I've reinstalled. You know?
Attention visitors, Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. Please remember to stay hydrated while exploring the exhibit.
All the new ships? Yeah, I don't know where they all are though. I'm gonna go look for them.
Beverages and tasty snacks are available for purchase in the lobby.
I really hope the other halls are better than this one.
Was that an NPC or a player? I heard someone say I really hope the other halls are better than this one. Yo, look at this thing. Paladin. This thing is beefy. Oh, it's definitely an NPC. That's funny. Wait, I like the stairs. They should get Star Citizen fans to be the voice actors. Just let them have a conversation, you know? Oh my god. That's a freaking... You're gonna bonk your head off that one. Look, I got a duck to go under. My character ducks to... Ooh. Steal something at Chesapeake. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have anything for me to steal. Fire extinguishers.
Next fall.
I think I might stay here a bit longer. Everything else.
Well, I was also gonna say the stairs are nice, but they also kind of waste a lot of space. I mean, I guess it is being utilized for whatever the fuck this is. But that theoretically could also have been positioned differently. And then this could have been more like storage or something, you know? So theoretically, it's not the most usefully used of space, but it is also more user-friendly. So it depends on the manufacturer's approach, I guess. Space dust. Oh, yeah. This is what I saw Space Tomato doing. They couldn't access the cooler above the quantum drive. And I see now what they were talking about.
It's not the best X-32 manufacturer, but a pretty solid shot.
They somehow outgunned themselves with their
Well, you should do it then. Hey. Woo. Whoa. It's me. Look how dazzling I am. I'm like a chicken. My head doesn't move. Fiverr. Hop on Fiverr. That's a really good place to start. There's a couple voice acting websites as well. Whoa, did you guys see my shadow there? You can see through me. Hold up. Okay, not anymore. Yeah, you can see through my head. Whoa, this can... Whoa, there's a see-through floor. That's kind of... It's like a helicopter. Although, what's attaching the outside to it? Oh, that's actually just downstairs. This is sick. You could pass candy bars down to your turret gunners. Whoa, you saw through my head there again. Look, I'm like, yo, pass me a snack, right through the crack there. Love it. That's good design. Well, then why don't you marry me? What's up, Mr. Jelly? How you doing? Oh, is this the perspective you get? It's not a remote?
As a manufacturer, I think this
Interesting.
might be one of their strongest shows to date.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs on display.
So like those conversations just do not feel natural. Because they're not actually Star Citizen fans. Actually, one of them kind of sounds like a dev, but...
If I had the credits, I'd be myself.
Seeing it in person is a lot different than I imagined.
You're like, why is that text like you said? Oh my god. I'm gonna take a print screen real quick. Put that in the paint. So you can see how blurry my shit is. Save that for the issue cancel. Oh, to go into it? Yeah, probably not enabled on the show floor. Until you move to the UK. Let's go. Let's fucking go. F8C. Do you have everything packed up, ready to go? Where's the exit? Oh my god, over here. Fuck no. Classic. Yeah, I just really feel like it's like it's forcing low textures from such a closer distance. Like the LODs on that ship look awful. Okay, you had all this space and you're going right here. Look how much detail like pops in when I zoom in.
Attention visitors, Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
You see all that popping in? Like why? I'm right beside it. Why is that popping in?
A selection of beverages and tasty snacks are
That's also going in there. Like look, watch this. Like how is that changing? Like is the shaders like are just busted? Like I've cleared the shaders, I've reinstalled the game, I've moved to a new PC. And this is still happening. That should not be having issues this close. Like how is that? It's like what, 50 meters away? That's insane. I'm gonna clip that too and put it in the issue cancel. Do I have I don't have a thing to make markers. I guess I can just clip it and put it, download it. I need to make an issue cancel because it makes the game like close to like unenjoyable for me. It's just everything looks like I have cataracts. It's almost as bad as my vision in real life.
Somehow outdone themselves with their latest lineup.
I liked all the chairs and tables they put around. That's cool. What the hell is this? Like, look, I can't read that text. When I'm look how I cannot read this text until I'm right in front of it. Like it's like my character has actually needs glasses. Like I'm actually short-sighted. It already has one where you can post your issue. Oh, are you making a joke on the language? Is this the Perseus? I guess we may as well go in. No one's talking about it. Look at this! Look at this! Look at underneath it! Look at it, it's changing shape like 50 meters away from me. What is this? Look it. Why is it such a low LOD? From this far away. Like that makes no sense to me. I'll go up. Is there like a ladder I have to go up? Can you not go in it? Or is it just broken? Okay, I'm kind of over. I love Pedro, but I'm kind of over the same song playing over and over again. I guess I can't go in it? Okay. Very exciting. Big success. Pop-in happening everywhere. Is there another elevator? Let's all check in. I don't know if there's another elevator. Oh my god, why do I have to go all the way around to get up there? Oh, okay, you have to use this one.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic
See you,
Aerospace
nerd.
Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
Right back down. Oh, I like that there's windows. Docking color. Whoa! Did you see that? Whoa! Dude, you can hang off the edge of it? Wait! Did they add the new ladders? Dude, they added the new ladders. When did they do this? What? When did they do that? I thought they were still, that was still to come. Hell yeah. Yeah, this was the thing people were talking about. I was like, oh, there's a... Oops. A screen right there. And like, oh, that's so useless. And I'm like, well, not really. I mean, this could drop down. Like this looks like a potential hinge. I mean, there's a handle there too. This probably pops down. Something you can stand on. And that screen still stays there. It's probably not meant for everyday use. Yeah, that was a great post though. I did like that. The windows? Yeah, the windows are great. Those are all the parts I despise. Well, I guess it's not for you. I mean, there's a reason different manufacturers and different ships in the same class exist. It's like in real life, right? A lot of people like certain cars that I just don't care for. I mean, like, let's be real. There's people out there that like the PT Cruiser. So that says everything. Whoa, what's this? Where's this go? Whee! Wait, I'm stuck. Whee! Oh, wait, I'm right back down to where it was. Okay. There's the turret. What is it? Is this a launcher? Like you could sit in this and it launches you into the elevator? What the fuck is this? Oh! Did someone steal the gravity generator? Someone stole the gravity generator. What the fuck? I wanted the person that looks so cool from the outside as a secretary ship very close. Ah, gotcha. See, it goes to show you. It's not on the outside that counts, it's on the inside. Someone left their drink here. Wait. What is this? Whoa! Is this a security camera?
This is a friendly reminder. Stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings.
Can I...
Make sure that your perfect day stays there.
Can I, like, switch the camera? I'm assuming this is the captain's quarters. Oh, shit, you can walk outside? That's actually so good. That's legit.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace.
Be able to walk out for...
Please take care of viewing
That's actually sick. That makes so... That's so good.
for everyone's enjoyment.
I don't want that shit. If I didn't want that shit, I would not care all about the things that annoy me so much, but it was special. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a bummer when it doesn't turn out to... turn out to be the thing that you wanted. It's like, I mean, it's like anything. You look forward to a product for so long, and it turns out they change a feature or they there's something they put in that you're just not a fan of, even if it's design-wise, they use a color that you didn't like, whatever. I do like being able to get out on the top here, though. Kind of reminds me of Jump Ship, where you can walk around the top of the ship. Who else has it? The is it the Carrot? No, it's the 890 Jump. There's another one that you can do this with. Can you go in on both sides? It's just the one side. When I have to leave for school, I should probably stop streaming in about 15 minutes here. Oh, wrong way. Oh, how do I get back down? That's the cockpit. There's the ladder here. Okay. Take the ladder. Woo! Wow. Whoop! Yeah, I gotta look out. Maybe if I look up different like LODs are messed up or something. Like look at that. Look how gross that looks. See how it's supposed to look? And look, it's just like disintegrating.
This is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times.
It looks so like what is going on? And like I'm on DX11. I don't have any other like weird settings running.
Attention visitors to the intergalactic
I don't know, yeah, I don't know, man.
Please take care of viewing
I really don't know.
on display. And remember, they're here for everyone's enjoyment.
That's right, yeah. You get 5% more graphics if you buy a ship. Look at that guy's cape. Yo, hold up, I want to see your cape. Yo, guy running away, show me your cape. Come back here. Good thing they're slow. Damn, what the fuck is this? They can fucking fly now. That cape gives you powers. Looks like that Warhammer character. God damn. It was the character, okay. I really wish they had like yearly like shirts I could buy. I like coming to this and then like collecting. Like they should have like memorando, whatever the fuck it is. Right? They got IAE, but it's the same shirts as every year. Like it says $29.55. But does that oh, the shoulder says it. Okay. I'll buy it. Look at the text. Do you see how blurry the text is in front of me right now? See, that's what it's supposed to look like.
Heard anything good recently?
And that's what it looks like. There's something fucky, dude.
Looked like he swallowed a bug. Thought he was gonna cry. It was hilarious.
I'm completely off stims.
Wow.
Been about a week
Amazing.
now. First few days were rough, but I'm feeling a lot better. Hi.
Okay, I bought everything.
Yeah?
It's so light without armor on. God damn. Holy smokes. There's movement in this game. Like, I really wonder if, like, if I change the graphic settings down, like, instead of doing very high, like, maybe that's doing it? So it's all on high. What's Go to just high. I have to try it with something that like I've already done before.
Pretty desperate in the UAE. I'm one bad quarter away from joining an outlaw pack. Hell, we're doing the right thing when you have mouths to feed.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Wait. Is it blurrier with... Okay, let me look at the IAE. No, that's just as blurry. I don't think that made a difference.
Talk to me. How it goes, I guess.
Could just be placebo here, but if I felt like the lower... I need to get screenshots, but I felt like the... high might have been actually sharper on some things than this. It's very high. Yeah, wait, let me look at that rock.
Let me tell you. I've got things happening. Big things. Kind of things that turn a regular guy into a legend. You know what I mean?
Wait. I want to make sure I'm not tripping here. Let me get a screenshot. Put that in Paint. Enough shit. The outfit is from the patch model. Ah, okay. No, let's switch over to very high. See if there's any significant difference. Looking side by side. No. About the same. I don't know, guys. I don't know what it is. I've asked multiple groups, multiple discords, multiple people across a year and a half to 2 years. I've done hours and hours of research myself. I don't. My God, CIJ hates me. They just fucking hate me. Oh, whoa. There's an item thing right here. That's kind of nice. You can swap your clothes out. I like that. They should make this a changing room, though, that you can get in. But, anyways, I gotta go, guys, to head to your mom's house. I have to go to the school, run their esport. So I'm gonna go do that. If you want to watch it, it's twitch.tv/Condors Esports. HPA, what is it? What is HPA? Is that like the air quality? Is it really bad? And I'm going to try to get another stream out. I got editing. I'm doing a video for my YouTube channel, my LeafX YouTube channel, for Arc Raiders. That'll be out before I go to Copenhagen next week, but I'll be in Copenhagen next week. Thank you guys for chilling out today. We didn't do much. We just checked out the expo. But again, I'm not into ships. Today was all about ships, and I just don't care about ships as much as other people do, to be honest. I just don't. But either way, I'm going to also try to get a news episode out. But there's not really much news to talk about either. That's the thing. Like, I started again last week, but like nothing happened this week. Did we learn anything new? Not from what I've seen. So we'll see. Focus is the Arc Raiders video. Either way, one more stream before I go. Thanks for chilling. Much love. Let's send y'all away to see if there's someone else streaming. Tyler's streaming. I don't know if you guys will care about Hunt Showdown, but if you're watching on Twitch, we'll send you over there. Oops, that's the whole freaking URL. Thank you guys for watching. Much love. Until next time. Keep pooping hard. You know what I'm saying?
We'll try around with